Yes, thank you very much, Emma. Welcome to the West Country, and what a game to start off the night here at the West Point Arena. Rob Cross and Michael Van Gerwen. Go back to Rob Cross's debut here in the Premier League. This was the game. These two guys battling it out at the top of the table, meeting in the final as well, of course. Hasn't quite been like that in the subsequent years, but it could get back to being like that, at least in theory. You can make a case for both of these guys. Obviously, MVG, we've covered it tonight already, keeps on winning in the quarter-final stages. But look at that. Rob Cross has beaten MVG 5 of their last 6 meetings. Rob Cross has won 2 titles this year already. Michael Van Gerwen hasn't won back-to-back games in any tournament this year. So who wins it?
Michael Van Gerwen.
All right. Well, that's done then.
Why play it? I checked with Michael earlier, and he's very happy with the way he's feeling and playing. But he's then slightly frustrated about it's happening again. And like you just said, Dan, not winning back-to-back games. Not titles, which we're so used to seeing him win. Back-to-back games. And some of the games, some of the performances so far this year have been fantastic. But the game after, on the other end of the scale, just needs that little bit of consistency. And I think we'll see him in the winner's enclosure very, very soon, MVG.
You know, Rob Cross didn't have a brilliant Premier League campaign last year, of course, and yet had a winning record against MVG, a man who did reach the play.
Yeah, Rob's had some stinkers, isn't he? He's finished 9th twice, which when you think how good he is, mind you, that's how difficult the Premier League is. Decent.
That was good. And that's pretty good, but it's probably irrelevant because Rob Cross is threatening to break through with an 11-darter here. He has flown out the blocks.
Double 16 for an 11-dart leg, which, made a bit of a mess of it, but Michael's sitting on 2-1-6. But the important thing here is that this is on the MVG throw. The perfect start for Roberto. If he can nail the double 9, splitting.
Double 4 it'll be. Double 2 it'll have to be. That will do it. An early break for Rob Cross.
Dan, he didn't go for the 10, did he?
It was a 10 or a 6, was it not?
10 or a 6.
Yeah, big old target. Give yourself an option.
You might do that down the pub.
Then claim that you always wanted that one anyway.
Yeah, the look on his face was like, that's 6 double for me. Well, after winning that first leg, which he dominated, and it got a bit dramatic in the end, and then only starting with a troubleless visit with Michael kicking off with a 140, could be a break back ASAP.
Just the 2 points for Rob Cross so far in the Premier League, but he should have beaten Littler from 5-1 up.
Yeah.
He could have beaten Nathan Aspinall if he could have hit a double the other week.
Yeah, there is a bit of a shoulda, coulda and all that he really had Luke Littler on toast. At 5-1 he had a handful of darts as well over the consequent legs, but couldn't get it done. Against Nathan, the doubles just wouldn't happen at the start of that game, would they? They just would not go. Give Nathan all the up that he needed.
And he's going to get his chance to break straight back, Michael Van Gerwen. He might do it in this visit. Lovely stuff, double 16. 1-3-4 doesn't go, he will get more chances.
It's a little similar to the previous leg, isn't it? The player thrown first is having an absolute darting debacle.
58, arguing 132.
For a break back. No drama.
Undoing the harm of that opening leg, Michael Van Gerwen trying to take the lead in this one. Rob Cross here last year in Exeter was spectacular. Averaged close to 110 in his opening game when he demolished Gerwen Price, then saw off Little and was only beaten by Nathan Aspel in the final.
Yep. Oh, the crowd are excited. A max at the start of a leg. When Rob starts finding the top of that treble, that means he's releasing on point, unlike that one.
91.
Has he backed it up with enough from that visit? Maybe not. Oh, good response.
94 after 9. Good leg this. Michael is throwing well, there's no doubt about it. Poor last start there. After that, good marker for Tops as well. Did not really want to go low on it. Is he going to be punished to the hill? 60 for ball. Oh, I'm loving this. Take your time, Roberto. Bullseye! Okay, laid up, the 36, nothing wrong with that.
Will he get a go? No, he will not. Michael Van Gerwen hits the front for the first time in this one.
No, it doesn't seem like a biggie, but from 1-0 down to 2-1 up down, playing like the way he is, this is a good little turnaround. Because 1-0 down being broken, it's easy to panic a little with the short format.
Yeah, and he's averaging in 3 figures, which is what he's doing for this tournament so far. I realise we're only in week 4 here. But the standard has been good from MVG. It's just not enough wins for his liking.
Yeah, I just think he's lacking a bit of consistency. There's 109 one game and 94 the next. I'm not saying 94 is bad, but at this level that will probably get you found out most games. And he's only 39% on doubles as well. If that was 45, when you look at the Luke and Luke, they're in their 50s.
That is the sort of state of Michael Van Gerwen nowadays. He remains one of the very best on the planet. He is capable of doing spectacular things, but he doesn't quite do it all the time like he used to. Which is why, when he beat Rob Cross in the final of the Players' Championship finals just down the road in Minehead in November 2022, that was the last ranking major he won.
Pathetic. Imagine going all that time without a major. Oh,
what's wrong with it? What's your counter at the minute?
Oh my. Another good leg. 13 to match Michael's 13 data in the last.
2 apiece. An even game. The last 3 legs have all been 13 darters. The first one could have been even better than that, were it not for a few missed darts double from Rob Cross. It's good, this.
It is, yeah. They're both good, aren't they? Really shouldn't have said anything. They were both good. Michael's let Rob in. I know it's only one visit, but that's the nature of professional darts now. You make a mistake, you get punished. Has he slowed down a bit, Rob? That looked a little slower, that throw, to me. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Players can do that just to find a little bit of rhythm, because when it's quick it can become a little staccato. Well, that will slow him down.
Little juggling act, kick of the hockey, and in the skinny one. But good recovery, good leg, good chance for Rob Cross.
It's another good scoring leg from him, isn't it?
Robbie 106.
Is Michael going to get a poke to hold throw? 54 for 32 now. Well, it's not a must go, but Michael would love to pop it just to hold.
To the 12s. Bullseye it is. None of those were convincing.
No, they were not. I get the treble 12, it had to be kind of safe. But the treble 19 was not a good dart. 10 or 6, Dan, 10 or 6.
That wasn't the plan. Double 16 is now the plan, and he gets one chance. And one isn't enough, and that is a problem entirely of his own making.
Yeah. Go on, Mikey, he said to himself. Again, punishment for a mistake.
All that great work from Rob Cross to get himself the opportunities to break MVG. He was allowed 5 visits to the board and did not take the chance. And this game is tight. That could prove to be the difference.
Finds a way past it. Humphreys-esque, if you will. Right, think about this, Rob. What do you fancy? Rob, that's it. You worried me.
137.
Michael Van Gerwen starting on the 18s from 302 to give himself a chance. Which he nearly took. That'd been in the treble 20 of leaving a finish.
26.
For the first time in a while, a little bit of time for a player. Does not have to get it, so will want to set it up nicely.
90.
He's struggling on these single numbers. I know that went in, but there's a little bit of thought going into them now. Negative thought, I mean.
65. Robbie required 32.
For 3 apiece. And another 13 dart left. That will be satisfying. He can get in a spot of bother on that section of the board, Rob Cross, if he misses outside. Sometimes his darts kick over and cover
They do.
the double. So getting it first dart just makes all those anxieties melt away.
Yeah, if he misses high outside, it's not as bad. It's when he misses low. Like you said, Dan, they kick slightly over to the right, as you can see there. And it does obscure the double 16 bed when they're low. Well, I don't know who you fancy home to win this game, but I do not have a clue who's going to win. That is my expert opinion on it.
Thank you for that.
It's all right, you're welcome. You can take that to the bank.
Yeah, got any more nuggets for us?
Oh, I've got plenty.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Good switching. The scoring in this game has been very, very good, even though there's only been one max, and that's from Rob.
93. I'll do 142.
To the ball. Yeah. Bringing the bullseye in allows him to hit single 17, get 3 darts at a double.
I like that. Good board management from the 7-time Premier League champion.
We require 40.
Double 10. Right on the wire. And then uses that. And you can see it's written all over his face. That dart is exactly the one he was after.
Yeah. Now there's pressure on Rob to win this leg. Of course, there's been pressure on every one of them, but this is a don't lose the throw leg. There always gets to that point in a match
93.
where you feel that the urgency button has to be pressed, and this is it now.
Well, Rob Cross has got work to do here. He's not in an enviable position, but he's not given off any vibes in this game that he's uncomfortable playing the great Michael Van Gerwen. And neither should he, because of his own talent, his recent record against him.
Yeah.
But there have been times when he must have felt like that.
Oh, of course, I think most dart players have felt second best to the likes of Van Gerwen, Taylor, and recently Luke Humphries, Littler, and some will feel like that against Rob. Human nature. Well, this doesn't have to go, so we'll not go ball.
Double six. That is a beauty. 4 apiece, 12 darter, 1-3-2 checkout, and Rob Cross is going toe to toe with MVG, but he must find a break.
Now, you know what I was saying earlier about the pressure on Rob Cross to hold. Now the pressure's on Michael to hold. And it's a good start to the leg for both. This is a good game. They all carry on like this. Should be a good night. Went for a phase for a couple of years, Rob, with that low dart that was kind of debilitating, easy for me to say. He just could not seem to get over it. And the more he tried, the harder he threw, and the lower they were going. It's all about the time of release and rhythm.
It's Michael Van Gerwen's turn to have a look at the 1-3-2 under no real pressure. So is it the same route?
Careful.
That's the benefit of going on the 20s from there.
Possible 13 darter again.
97.
Good leg under pressure as well, as Rob's was in the previous leg. Well, the first one wasn't a marker, and the second was not helping at all, and it left a bit too much to do on the last, and that wasn't a good dart.
Oh, he can't even get it started, Rob Cross. It wasn't a brilliant chance, but it was a chance to get the break. It's unlikely he'll get more in this leg. Not impossible. Now it is. Rob Cross must win the last 2 legs of this match. Otherwise, Michael Van Gerwen will continue his record of always winning his opener in the Premier League so far this year.
And if he does do that for 16 weeks, he will, absolutely will, be in the playoffs. He's only failed to reach the playoffs once, Michael Van Gerwen, and this is his 13th tilt.
Even if he won 16 quarter-finals and kept going out the semis, he'd have 32 points. He has breezed through to the playoffs. But as Webby was saying, he is not a points totter-up.
No, he's not.
He'll be dissatisfied with that. Totting is not sufficient.
He's never been a totter, has he? Come on now. Okay. Not going to punish it.
He's not putting pressure on here. Rob Cross. It's not easy street, but he's got a real chance of levelling this game up, and MVG might not tot at all.
Is Cross going to find a way past MVG again? And I say again because of the recent record. He's won 5 of the last 6. Is Michael thinking, not again? I very much doubt it, but who knows what goes on in a dart player's mind.
Double 18 for 5 all. That That is a very, very smart bit of work from Rob Cross. It is a one-leg shootout between these two. Van Gerwen has the dart, but he's averaging more than 7 points lower than Rob Cross. That's about a dart.
Yeah.
Might it be crucial?
93.
Only 93. Oh, wonderful. Second max? No, it's just his 8th 140. If he hits another one of them in this leg, Van Gerwen could be in trouble. Van Gerwen's in trouble. Pressure. Wasn't a very good last leg either from him, Dan, was it?
No, it wasn't. Stranded on 144 when Cross went out 14 darts, and look at him go here. Hasn't capitalised massively, but he's still got his nose in front here. MVG cannot leave a finish. Even a 180 wouldn't have got him to anything.
96.
It's not enough. Rob, is it 3 big trebles in 6 darts? That's what's giving him this lead. Do you know what, that could have hurt that dart.
77.
He said rubbish, and the first dart really was for him. The door is slightly ajar.
96.
Again, not enough for MVG. Oh dear, what is going to happen here?
This has the feel of a leg where both could get matched darts. Back up to the treble 20.
Oh dear. Oh, darts 2 and 3 have left him 24. Is he going to get a poke at the double 12?
He should get a matched dart. It'll only be one, but what's the target? It's the bullseye to beat MVG again. To stop him in the quarterfinals for the first time this year. He has missed his chance. Match darts Van Gerwen to keep the streak going.
Double 6, double 3. It's all about the timing of the hits and the misses. The timing of those misses could be the reason he goes out in the quarters.
Only just. And Rob Cross only just sneaks past Van Gerwen. He was first to a match dart but had to survive 3 himself, and Van Gerwen's perfect run in the quarterfinals of this year's Premier League comes to an end. Voltage is through. He will face either Luke Humphries or last week's winner, the Iceman Gerwen Price, at